Have you ever watched these videos online where there's always some coach critiquing the videos of other coaches? I can't understand that because I have enough material of my own to critique. So one of the things that coaches need to understand is if you have beginning fighters like Rudy and Casey here, they should look like beginning fighters. They shouldn't look like pros and experts. Now, if you have pro fighters, they've had some fights, or you have martial artists that have been training for quite a few years, even if they don't actually fight, there still should be a difference in the structure that's maintained. As you can tell here, the biggest thing that these guys have to work on are the structure, which is basic, common to everyone, but it's not just being able to throw a jab correctly or step to the right or maintain your posture. It's being able to do that over a long period of time. Because over a long period of time, all these other factors come into play, like fatigue, the threat, dynamics, your range of motion, your physical strength, your physical capabilities, your ability to read. And that's why in the beginning, it does always look a little like chaos. And it's okay because you're just learning to manage the chaos. You shouldn't have the expectations that beginning fighters look like experienced fighters of 20 years. And oftentimes when coaches coach and teach, they forget that they used to be at that point where they were the novice guys. The key is to learn how, even as a coach, how to manage this chaotic energy. That's the key. You allow them to play with it, and then you add in the elements that you're trying to hone in for a longer period of time. You know, posture, position, timing, distance, and balance. And what you do is you recognize when these moments are happening, and then you recreate these moments in the gym, make them trainable lessons. You say, okay, this is what we need to work on. This is what we're going to improve. And you have to have a system that allows you to improve it, to take you through this process so that it can be long lasting and sustaining. You can't just critique. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So let's take a look at some more experienced fighters. And here, Jake and Paris. Now, this is just on repeat, just to show you the difference in a slow down and look at the ability to stay in that box and fight in the gap, as they say, fight in the telephone booth. And their ability to slide on the angle, to face one another, to stay calm, to get a read, to understand the target, and then make choice and put their target selection down and just go for it, And that takes time. You can't just expect guys to walk out and get this level of concentration immediately. So stop critiquing all these guys online, especially if you're a coach in mixed martial arts and you train a team. And it doesn't matter if you own the gym or not. If you train a team in any way, or you train one fighter, or you're part of a construct where there's multiple coaches, but you have one or two fighters under your charge, focus on the people within your own community and fix those problems. Because watching a bunch of guys online is not going to help you. And critiquing a bunch of coaches is not going to help you. You want to be able to see what the difference is in your immediate vicinity. And again, here's Jake again with Denver. And just notice the calmness. That's a lot different than Rudy and Casey. But if I keep working with them, they're going to have this calmness to be able to fight in the box. I am Coach Sess. You've had words with the Mad Coach.